Oh, he wants it!
1, 2, 3, keep it going now!
Take a look at who's live. That's Benjyfishy playing and going to be streaming his point of view, just like Myth is. So, and apparently Hikaru, that apparently Benji has been doing lessons. He was taking them from Norwegian Grandmaster Jan Ludwig Hammer. So yeah, maybe Benji's positioning himself for a secret favorite to win it all. Well, Myth knows we're watching him. His chat is telling him. He's looking over, and I'm sure he's aware that as soon as this game is done, he'll be playing.
I'll just move.
No, there's mate in one. Oh no.
Oh. Only 0.5 seconds.
Okay.
Wow.
Easy win. What can I say? Had it all in the bag the entire time.
I'm going to make an early prediction here on day one, Hikaru, that listening in to Myth is going to be one of the fun things about PogChamps 3. He's going to be a lot of fun to tune into.
Agree.
So it's time for PogChamps 3, presented by Grip 6, to continue. And I believe Benjyfishy and Myth are about to start any second.
Here we go.
Wow, 1270. Okay. Game on.
Yeah, I mean, I suspect, like I said, Benji, at least a little bit that I've seen, he reminds me of Aiden quite a bit. So same kind of thing, a relatively young Fortnite streamer, but someone who I assume must have played chess in school, because otherwise he would not have a rating this high.
Yeah, I don't want him to push when I take my night out.
We had a crazy game last round. This is going to be a slow positional battle.
Yeah, and I think it makes sense that Benji plays like this. I think Benji, it seems like this is in his style. He likes to play more positional, much slower. But that being said, I do like the setup from this so far in this opening part of the game. I think he's played pretty well so far. No big mistakes, just normal developing moves. He plays D5, which I also like. Maybe not the best move objectively, but I like it.
I agree. It's opening the center, and he prepared it. I like it mostly, Hikaru, because it's clear that Myth has a plan, right? Like 97, C6, D5. He has a plan he's going for.
I don't think he wants it. No way. No way. Don't do it. You won't. You won't. Is he going to do it? Wait, what else could he be possibly looking for here? Oh, he wants it. All right, sure, buddy. Here's the thing, though. That gives me the center of the map.
I love it.
Okay, sure. I think that's.
By the way, if Myth plays E4, he's winning.
Yep. Oh, darn it. E4 would have been a skewer of the knights, everyone, and with the rook coming to D2, it basically would have been over. So I like the way that Myth refers to the board, though, because he talks about the map. He's such a first-person shooter by nature, right? But he understands the center concept. And he's playing well. This is a good move too, man. Look at this.
Yeah. Knight b4 is great. Knight c2 is a move. Knight d3 is a move. Yeah, this is pretty scary for Benji. Knight c2. I mean, he should see it because it's a pretty obvious idea. There's also rook d2 as well. A lot of good moves here, but Knight c2 feels like the thematic move.
Oh, I can also trap his... Oh, I don't know if that's good, though. Oh, that's not good. That is not good.
That's actually a terrible move by Benji.
Oh.
Yeah, but he's got to see it, right?
Oh, Benji.
Yeah, you can play rook e8. Yeah.
So he can even play rook d... Oh, no, then the bishop is hanging. Sorry. Yeah.
Benji. Okay, so he's coming back at me, dude.
Oh, and wow, Benji's finding all the right moves here.
Ouch.
And even though Benji took on f6 like he should have, this is kind of what I was worried about. When someone's got a bishop that the other person doesn't, every color, every square of that color is now a liability, especially at lower levels, and that's exactly what's happening here.
So it's is it Benji's just gonna go c7 here, right? And go to the end of the board, go to the upgrade machine, get that upgrade, and
cash
the
it
queen, and that should be all she wrote. Well, I mean, Benji plays Fortnite, so I got to use the Fortnite reference. You've played Fortnite, right, Danny?
Let's not bring that up again.
No, but I thought you had actually. No,
okay, you're right. But do you remember the clip Danny versus Hill? I couldn't even figure out how to get over the hill. Literally. I couldn't figure out how to get over the hill in Fortnite. I'm bad.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Danny. I was just watching the clip on my other screen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
Yeah.
I know.
Press B and build stairs. Exactly. Yeah. All right. So I guess what's going. So yeah. So Benji, I think again, Benji probably should win this because there are just too many pawns on the board. So it's unlikely you can get a stalemate here.
All right. Although it's possible, with that said, he might be getting
Yeah, look
himself into a weird
There's
stalemate.
there's a pawn on g5. I mean, this feels like, I mean, we're not going to see the XQC special, but it's like one of these
Yeah.
games where XQC has 20 seconds on the clock, and he magically makes a second or a third queen, and somehow the king ends up getting stuck. And king
Right.
e6 was very bad, by the way. You should try to hide it on h5.
Yeah.
But yeah, no XQC special because Myth went the wrong way with the king. He should have tried to hide it on the side.
Oh boy. Let's review that. Where did things go wrong for us? Oh, this position was really good. Holy shit. I think that's where I messed up. I think I had him. I had a really great opportunity, and I sort of rushed the decisions I was making instead of really taking into consideration everything that I could have played. You know what I mean? Well, I think I just know that going into the next one, slow it down, breathe, take it to game 3. You know?
All right. On that note, it's time for the next game to begin. Now Myth with the white pieces. We'll try to level the score against Benjyfishy, and here we go. This position is pretty smooth, and Black's pieces are very natural. In fact, it's going to be a little bit tricky for Myth figure out how to develop that dark square bishop, the knight there in front of the pawn, especially if Benji seems to understand to try to control the e file.
Yeah, what I'm wondering is why he went knight f4. It felt like maybe he looked at something, because it seems like a very unusual way to develop the pieces.
Yeah, no, and now if you had it, not to take back, but if you just look at it, the knights are kind of biting granite here as far as Black's support of the center. So it's a weird position. Benji even has a move knight g4 if he wants to try to go after the bishop.
Right. That being said, the one drawback for Black here is it's very hard to develop the queenside piece, the rook, the knight, and the bishop, because probably the best way to play is knight d7, knight f8, but it's very unusual. I mean, for players who are more advanced, maybe they can come up with that maneuver, but it's not a maneuver that you're going to see very frequently in in that many openings, and so it's just kind of difficult to figure out how to play here.
Oh wait, never mind. Never mind. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Bro, I don't know.
Okay, pretty good stuff so far.
I don't know what I should do.
Okay, so that's not a bad move, right? Obviously, Myth bringing a piece in. There's a lot of potential tactics here on the d file, especially when you have h7 hanging.
Right,
could be a huge moment.
I love rook c1 by Myth though. I love that move because now when you take on e3 with the pawn. And now there's a huge threat of a Greek god X gift with bishop takes h7 and queen h5 and queen takes f7. There's a huge threat here.
I got to show it just for kicks and gigs. Look at this tactic. Spotted by Hikari. Take, check, you win f7, and now a number of things, but some sort of rook lift will probably finish the job.
Yeah, you have knight f6 into queen h5 into an Arabian checkmate also.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Yeah. The Arabian mate. Man, shout out to you, Aladdin. Love the magic carpet. Oh, man.
Bishop takes h7. Come on, Myth. Go for it.
This is it if he sees it.
But I feel like Benji's going to go for it. Benji's going to be like, let's take it. Pawn forward.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's not even so much that he missed the idea, but he closed the diagonal for the bishop by pushing the pawn. That's the thing. He closed the diagonal. So now all his attacks towards where the king is become very hard. Very hard to get an attack now.
I think Benji's shameless.
That might be our best quote.
Maybe I could
Benji is shameless.
The time is evening out here, which is don't go knight g. Why is he hovering over g6? Ay. He was hovering over.
Don't do it.
Oh boy.
Boy, oh boy.
Timing. No.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's like he's just like he's literally hovering over that G6 square. You're just like, oh man, just like
I think Myth has been trying to avoid the queen trade for so long. Now he's forced to, but we'll see if he
Right.
realizes it. Oh, he's still
Yeah.
trying to avoid it.
yeah. Well, but I mean, they're gonna trade the queens here. I mean, Benji has 57 seconds. Like, oh, he saw
look at
queen
Benji
D4.
finding
Wow.
the retreating check.
Wow, he saw it. That's insane. That's crazy.
What a move.
Wow. I did not expect him to find that with only a minute on his clock.
I'm down.
Yeah, unfortunately now Benji's gonna win the
Yeah.
game.
Also, look how confident he was moving the pieces there, Hikaru. Like some of the early foreshadows we look right in the beginning rounds, like in that time pressure, you notice that Benji was moving the knight like confidently, right? And that tells you something about how he's going to handle future time scrambles that makes him dangerous.
Agreed. Yeah, no, I think that's very true. Yeah, the way that he's just moving quickly, like F3, F2.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
reminds
Benji
me-
is I think he's a little overrated, but I mean, you have to give a lot of credit to Myth, the way that he's hung in this game. Because I think Myth certainly has. It's definitely an uphill struggle, to put it mildly.
Yeah.
Now, I think Benji is someone who, when he gets the technique, when he gets to the end game, he knows it by heart.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Benji he's probably overrated by about like 100, 150 points probably, and I'd say Myth is probably underrated by about 100 to 150 maybe. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. Again, we're gonna get a ladder here. Again, now just Queen D1. Yeah, he knows it. Yeah, he knows it by heart.
Yeah. Super clean.
That's what I'd say. Yeah, very, very clean. Yeah, so I think that's the thing for Benji is that, like, I actually think he should play more aggressively. I feel like once he gets the position, he can spot tactics, but he's too hesitant. I feel like that's what I would say.
Benji, we got to start with you. The English and the French. We're partly teasing, but that's because Hikaru and I mean, we don't see the English every day, right? So a very positional opening and then the French. But I know Myth asked you before we came on, so I'll repeat it. You didn't play chess as a kid. You're saying you don't have chess in your family. You're just a natural chess killer now.
I mean, I guess so. I've been playing like for a while. I've been playing for like probably a month straight now, maybe two. Just because I really enjoy it. You know, I watched the Queen's Gambit, and that got me into it. You know, I think many people.
What's the Queen's Gambit?
well.
I never saw it. The show.
The Netflix show.
Oh, I'm kidding, dude. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
Myth,
Well,
I know the score. The final score maybe doesn't reflect it, but you played really well, and it felt like there were times where you were putting a lot of good thoughts together, good plans. Where do you feel you're at right now in your chess, and what do you think you could have done better here?
Dude, I'm at the infancy of my chess practice. I'm like, yeah, I just think I just needed to spend a little bit more time, get used to the game in general. Because I mean, I had lessons with Maurice recently. Maurice Ashley, and that has been a huge help. But I think it's just about practicing on the few conceptual things that like he taught me, and going forward and moving forward with that to help me become better. But yeah, me compared to Benji's I mean, I bow down to he's a lot better than I am, so I give him props.
I mean, I think I just thought that both of you guys played really well today, and I thought it was very entertaining. And yeah, just keep it up, and it's been great to watch so far. So big shout out to both of you guys on a very competitive match.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And good luck. We will see you again when you play your second round. So take care, guys.
Peace.